Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies, and we had a special Scotch God shout out. And we're going to test it!
Petey style.
I like the way you talk. All right, so who sent us a message that...
Back up just a little bit. Okay. One of our best performing videos has been Ardbeg 10 versus Laphroaig 10.
Yes.
I think over the course of time, several people have said, I wonder how Lagavulin 16 would fare.
And so the latest...
recently, though, Jay commented. Jay.
Just Jay.
One of the men in black.
Yep.
I would have liked to have seen the Laphroaig 16 thrown into this mix to see how it fares.
Well, we're making his wish come true.
He says, I've yet to find a video review with all three.
Boom. You got it now, brother.
You got it.
You got it now. We're doing it. I'm getting fired up. He was like, what do you think? I'm like, what do I think? Let's do it. Now, the only caveat I'll say is, this Ardbeg's almost gone. The Lagavulin's been sitting there for a while, and I just opened up this one. I've been sipping off the cash strength. I actually didn't have the regular 10 year, so I went and opened it up. This one's brand new opened. We've kind of let them air. Now, do you want to explain how we poured them and weren't going to use the black glasses, and what'd you do?
Real quick before we forget, okay. I got coins 79, 82, 83.
85, 87, 88 is great.
Those are cask 4 coins. So, yeah, we set this up, and Bart, we just used regular Glencairns, and I turned my back. Bart poured them blind. I don't know
made my little sticky notes with what was what.
I could tell by the color what was where. I said the Lagavulin's in the middle, the Ardbeg's on the right. He was like, oh, damn, that's it.
You just hit them all. So then we had to go to...
So we had to pull out our blind
The blind glasses. I redid it. They may or may not be in that order. You don't know.
Yep.
And then you poured mine. So
we want to find out what do we get on the nose? What do we get on the palate? How did they do blind?
And we've come quite a long ways. We've done our peat shootouts since we did the original Ardbeg versus Laphroaig. I used to be... if you would have asked me, I thought I was a Laphroaig guy. I still love Laphroaig, but then I turned into Bartbeg during the shootouts where I was picking them blind. All right.
Now, the only thing we did here was we just put the names underneath it, so when we're done, we can do a reveal right here and see what's where. I've got a little
cheat sheet over here, too.
Not
that we need that.
So I'm going to start with number 1, left to right.
Okay. See, I know what you're sipping on there.
Peat, seaweed, seashore.
I almost need to, set these down and go like that.
Like you're doing a line?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but then I thought that sounds terrible. But yeah, I almost need to I'm just doing a line of peat.
Sweetness.
Hold on.
I think I know which one this is, but I have to compare it to the next one to see since my nose is... I think that one's the Lagavulin, but I'm not sure until I compare it.
Holy moly. I'm stunned.
Number 2, more peat and sweet, light sweet, citrus.
Oh my God. I'm the peat head, now I'm
salted.
Confused. I want to just...
one at a time. It's like...
I can't.
Your shotgun approaching it.
I know. I want to say Lagavulin, Laphroaig, Ardbeg. But it could be totally wrong there. I'm going to just...
Whoa! What is that one?
When you're not around, I'm just going to set this up and get myself trained. It'll be like a circus trick. Because now I'm jacked up. I can't even tell.
Peat. Initially, I'm thinking Lagavulin, Laphroaig, Ardbeg. We'll see. There's a nice sweetness on this one as well, though.
I had to look at my cheat sheet and see if you're close.
That's just on the nose. Of course, that's what you were doing. Well, that one's got a nice sweetness.
Jesus. Now I'm totally think I'm wrong.
Yep. Just see if we can.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I was wrong on that. All right, I've got a taste, man. I've got a taste. Yep. So this is great. Adding in that I mean, we got two 10-year-olds and a 16-year-old.
And 43%. 43%. I think the Ardbeg 10 is 46. Yep, 46. So that's the only one that's a little bit higher.
That is good.
Yeah. I got it right on the nose.
See, I'd call that Ardbeg. I'd call number one Ardbeg there. Wow.
Cigarette ash on the finish. Rich, deep, dark sweetness. Peat. Depth. Caramels.
That feels Ardbegish. I get a little bit of ashtray and leather note. That's good. That was good. I'm driving right into my number two.
I'll have to wait till I get done, especially since I just got peat on the palate. We'll see. I'm still leaning towards Lagavulin with that one. We'll see. This is nice, rich sweetness with the peat, earth. Have a cracker.
Oh, man. Touch of citrus here, which makes me think my number two is a Laphroaig. Still get a nice earthy flavor here. A little touch of iodine. Boy, that's good. Jeez.
My number two.
All right, diving into the three here. Easy.
Peat.
Yeah.
Light citrus.
I haven't had the Lagavulin 16 in a while. That's
Lighter
number
ABV.
3. Yeah, I can pick it up. A little subtler on the peat, on the flavor. Sweeter nose.
I think that one's a Laphroaig. I'll see. Don't pass final judgment yet. Wait till I get done.
So after tasting, I'm calling Ardbeg, Laphroaig, Lagavulin 16. But
I haven't even got to 3 yet. You already went through all 3
I
of them?
have to.
You're like,
It's
it's a shootout. It's a shootout. Smash.
Well, the nose caught me. And this Ardbeg's been sitting there a while. It's almost gone. I'm wondering if it oxidized a little bit. But I believe it's still number one. Because I get the little leathery notes in there that's usually my Ardbeg, and the citrus is usually the Laphroaig. And then the Lagavulin, I'm definitely getting like the sherried kind of finish on it. And it's a little more subtle on the peat, which tells me it's older, it's dissipated.
That one,
Yeah.
I'm confused.
They can get tricky.
That can't be open that long, though.
What? Oh, this? Well, it's the one from the tin, so it's at least a year old. I don't think I opened it right away. But boy, as soon as I opened it, I started attacking it, and it's down to a heel sleigh now. You did say a new tin came out. Is it the exact same design? Is it slightly different?
It's different.
Dang it.
This one was muted. It took me a second. That's the Laphroaig. That's the Ardbeg. That's the Lagavulin.
What'd you say now?
Lagavulin, Ardbeg, Laphroaig. Which one's better? Which one's best? I think this one's coming off pretty muted. If this is the Ardbeg, we need to reshoot this because it's been the time in the air has depleted it.
We don't need to reshoot it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a reveal right now. What?
Which one do you like the best?
Ardbeg. If this is Ardbeg. So I'm going to tell you.
You're just saying number one?
Ardbeg, Laphroaig, Lagavulin. So I'm going to say you said Lagavulin.
Ardbeg, Laphroaig.
And you hit it 100%. So there it is. You've hit it. You totally nailed it.
These two, the Lagavulin.
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't need. So this is the fresh open Laphroaig.
Right.
I was worried if that was the Ardbeg, then it'd been open too long.
Yeah.
No, because this is originally just as I was coming down, there's a nice sweetness that's coming through on that Ardbeg. And originally I thought that was Laphroaig until I got to the Laphroaig. And I'm like, nope. Went back. I get the earthiness on the Ardbeg.
Yeah. Now, am I right? Ardbeg, Laphroaig.
No.
What?
Nope.
Shut up.
Nope.
You got it. I missed it. Something's wrong with
I
the
even
bottle.
smiled at the camera.
Damn it.
You can go watch. You'll be like, oh, right there.
Smiled. He mocked my peat ability.
You want to taste them again and see if you can fix
I don't
your
think I
mistake?
can change.
The Lagavulin 16, I think the 16 years and the sherry influence on it pushes it ahead.
God dang,
The Ardbeg is close behind it, but I can tell the sherry.
Really? Just you got to tell me now. I got to know because there's no in my mind. That's what this is, and you nailed it, and I didn't. I'm falling further and further behind in my expertise. You don't need to hide it anymore.
I had to make sure. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you're right on the Ardbeg.
Damn
you
it.
mixed up the Laphroaig and
You're
the Lagavulin.
kidding me. So this is the lag. This is the Lagavulin 16.
Yeah. Well, lift up. Let's see.
Good call. Yep.
Yep.
Look at that. Damn. I swear I got citrus. Yeah, the Ardbeg I could tell. But this Laphroaig seemed a little muted.
I think in this lineup, it does. And that's what I thought. As I went down, Laphroaig was the most muted one.
That's interesting.
Against the Ardbeg and the Lagavulin.
That is
when you have Laphroaig on its own,
well,
still,
but I mean that's where I pegged it though. I felt like this was a little more muted on the smoke on the peat. I thought it was going to be the older 16, and I even thought I was picking up some of the sherry finish on it. No wonder you were mocking me with your eyebrow raised like, hey, he's dumb. He's dummy. Interesting.
I think really I would spend some time between the Lagavulin and the Ardbeg. I do like the 16 years, the sherry finish of the Lagavulin. When I first nosed it and tasted it, I thought that was the Lagavulin just from the sherry influence.
Man, it's so smoky.
Yeah, it is smoky.
It is. Very, very smoky. Man.
Once I went here, I went back. When you have Ardbeg and Laphroaig side by side, you get the earthiness of the Ardbeg. The mud earth punch.
Yes.
Return to the mud.
Return to the dark, deep mud.
That kind of, it kind of surprised me as well, the Laphroaig distancing itself as much as it did.
Do you think it could be because we just opened this? It usually doesn't matter with the Laphroaig, though.
Usually, Laphroaig and Ardbeg,
powerful
peat is still there. If anything, the sweetness and the peat mellow. The peat is stronger.
Yep. I'll give you that, too. I'm just trying to find an excuse.
Yeah.
All right. It was called for. We've done a triple shootout.
We did our Scotch God shout out is to Jay, who just recently brought up doing
Good
this.
call, Jay. And I've learned an extra little something. You were right. It should have been a three-way shoot, and the Lagavulin 16 really held up. So,
you did say the Ardbeg. I'm calling the blind. I think the Lagavulin was the one I would pick.
Love that bag.
So
baby.
you were picking out the Ardbeg.
Love it. The leathers I can get right away, and I would definitely. That's what I learned in our 16 bottle shootout. Was total blind, no idea what's even in front of you out of the 16 bottles, and I kept going. We had a few Ardbegs in there, and I kept falling to the Ardbeg. So that's when they started calling me Bartbeg or Ardbart. All right, Scotch It, you Scotch gods.
Slancha.
Dummies.